CSS battle time. Do we have a microphone? All right. I think I know how I want to do this. So this curve shape here, that is easy to do with the radial gradient, because what you do is you say you position the gradient at top, but then you use the position property to move it down. And then you get this nice half circle with just a radial gradient. This pill shape here can be the body, and I feel like I could radius down it and box shadow it to make this. If not, that's going to be the biggest issue to this. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to start out, let's isolate this, but I think I can do this with one background property. And we're going to do a radial gradient. We're going to go 1Q to make our circle. We're going to start with this yellow. It's going to be like 50 pixels. And then we're going to go to the dark brown. We're going to say 0.75, something like that. I don't know. And then we're going to go back to yellow, right? We set our background. Now, I think that is somewhat in the circle. It's almost right. It looks like it needs to shift up a little bit, right? Yeah, it's pretty close. The width is right. You can see it at where the top intersects. Is it? No, the width isn't right. But let's go to 80. There we go. That seems a bit better. Yeah, that looks better. So let's get their position going, and then we can talk about this, because you could make the circle and then mask it with something, but since the body goes below that spot, I don't really want to do that. So I'm going to say at top. We get that shape. But now, if we do 0 as our left and right, oh, I don't want 0. I want 50%. And then I want to be 50%. No? 100 pixels. There we go. We can move this down. Let's turn on the diff and then move it down a little at a time. 30, 140, 30, 120. Okay. Well, what that means is I can't say at top. I have to say 50% and then do a pixel value, 40 pixels. Let's take this positioning off so we can see the shaping of it. 40, 50, 10, 0, -20. Or something like that. Now let's go 50%. Okay, I can do 0. I was thinking I had, if I 40, 150. Okay, I have it too far up. 45. There we go. So -10 pixels is what we needed here. 145, and then we have that shape done. Now, if I want this thing to be all dark brown colored, what I need to do is essentially get rid of this right here, which if I turn it into some sort of font-based value like M, that's easy, but it doesn't translate easily into that. So it's like it's 1/8, so it's 3.12 M. 3.12 M, which is wordy. Can I do 3.1? Let's leave it at 3.12, and then we'll see what we can get away with at the end here. Because now we can select our body, right? And I'm gonna put an outline on it and get it shaped first. 5 pixels solid. I want a big outline. There we go. Let's margin it down. 100. All right. Let's get the top set. 65. There we go. 120, 50, 60. I'm just getting the side set. Now let's get the bottom set. 200. Too much. 100. 20, 30, 40. Yeah, it's like partial sets. Now let's border radius it. 1 inch. Good. Seems good, right? Or do we need 2 inch? 2 inch doesn't change anything, but I think that might help with our box shadow later. I don't know. Let's get rid of that. And now what we're looking at is it's that color because of how big our opening position is. Oh, we don't have a background on it. That's why. Do that. Now it's that color, and we see a little bit of that circle coming through. But we go font 0A. Oh, we need to put a space in between those two. And since it's at top, I have that issue. Ooh, okay. So what I need, so it's at top, it's been moved down. So I need to pretty much negate that with a font base value as well. Because if it's at 0, 0, then we're not moving it. And we'd be okay, I think. I think it's good enough. So I'm getting a calculator for 145 divided by 16. 9.06. Ugh. It's the same amount as 145. Oh, it's one more than 145 pixels. Alright, so we're a little bit better. Changes. This is 80 pixels just isn't enough. That's the real issue. Okay, so new plan. Let's change this back. This 80 pixels is actually a lot easier to multiply than the because if that's really huge, okay, hold on. If we take this off, it looks like that. If this were a bigger value, looks like that, 280. Okay, I'm trying to see if what I can do is just multiply instead of using font to take things out. Instead, expand a circle so that it shows up how I want. I think I'm having trouble wrapping my head around this. So I essentially deleted this thing with that, which is all well and good, but because of the position, it's not working. Removing this, I still don't get. Removing the background position, this stuff is still a problem. Now 80 pixels is just 5M. All right. What if, okay, this was 50, right? All right, let's turn that. Yeah, that deletes it. 8, yeah, it doesn't get any more than that no matter what we do. 2, 3, it stops right there because of how I set the positioning. So I need a combination of things. So if this were something in line height, let's say, let's turn on our diff. Let's get this right. Okay, so 2.8, 2.7. Okay, that's actually not bad. And then we do the /0. Oh, there it is. Okay, so that's not too much. That's actually less, I think, than what I was supposing, because you can do two values for your font. You can do the font size and line height, I think. Oh, apparently. So that's what we have here. Let's hope that's good enough. I might have to add another decimal point to get this just right. But right now, we're in good shape. Let's do a box shadow and see how badly that gets messed up. It's gonna be 0 and then 100 pixels down. Okay, it's there. Let's shrink the radius, not quite that much. Okay, it's too tall. Means I have to do like a second one to mask it, which I can do actually, and I don't have to do a radius on the second one. Right? 85. Okay, so it's there. And what we do is we just do 0 and 20 pixels on that one. We just have to do the colors on both. And that is the part that's kind of sucky with this idea for masking. And this one has to go first. Ooh, and there's still a little bit of stuff showing up. If I move it too far down, it starts to clip that circle. Let's just hit submit. Let's see how what our issues are. That box shadow idea might not work. I might need to do a p tag and then scale it down, and I think that'll be the way to go. Yeah, and it's gonna be less than this thing. All right, let's do that. We're at 99.9. I don't know if the issue was the radial gradient or that p tag. Let's go margin 0. Yeah, all right, that's what I thought. Translate would be the easiest way to move this. I'm gonna do it. Nothing. Why aren't I seeing anything? It's there. I know it's there. The margin's 0. It should have the full size of the body, so I should be seeing something. No. Translate is spelled right. Okay, let's throw an outline on it. Just see if it shows up. That's why. Yeah. Okay. It was moving. There's just no height. All right. That's good. Oh, if I can set the height, then, you know, scale might... Let's see. Let me figure this out first, because if I just set the right height, then I don't know if the border radius will work with scale properly, you know? Translate 0, 100 pixels. Okay, now we're down there. Good. Scale 0.5, 0.4. Okay. No, 0.5. Interesting. Let's just see what it does. I think I might have to make my line height a bit bigger. There's too many things that are a little bit hacked here, and I'm worried. I don't know which one's the issue. Yeah, still 99.9. Okay, I think it is my paragraph tag. 2, 4, 3. Let's drop it 99. 4. It seems like it's like offset a tiny bit, you know? Like just the smallest amount. Oh, yeah, this is not. I don't know. I don't know if the scale trick is the right way. Maybe what I should do is I should just set the height and width. Do exactly what I want. Let's do it. Let's set the height and width to what I need. Uh, 15, something like that. Okay. No, this needs to be 30. That needs to be like 40. And we can translate 20 pixels. All right, we can get it exactly where we need. Sometimes it's better to just do it more verbose, get it where it needs to be so you know what is going on. Let's go 15. That seems about right. .9. I can't get past that 99.9. Is it the body itself? No, it's got to be this thing. Need pixels here? I do need pixels here. Okay, wait. Let's try 16Q. 15Q. This is weird. This should be closer to working, you know. Okay. Ooh. Huh. I can get rid of that. With the translate, I can just position it. You know, the margin doesn't seem to be a problem. Oh. 30, 40, 50. Okay, and now that seems like a lot better. Okay, my margin was skewing things maybe. Because it seems even now. Before it had a slight mismatch. Alright, let's try something else. Let's see if that lowers it. I changed 2 things though, so I won't know. 99.9, okay. At 130 does seem right. Let's change this to 4, 3. 3, it really does. Like the diff, it looks right. The body has that weird lopsided outline, but I mean, I don't think that should be an issue. And it's like, am I doing half, margins on the left, right, or something, you know? That looks more symmetrical. Shoot, maybe I am. If that's what it is, I'm going to be kind of bummed. Nope, 99.9. I'm stuck at 99.9. This all looks great. All right, let's try 0.4, 0.5. I mean, 2 looks the best, but I already tried 2. Nothing. Is my radial gradient too rough? You know, is that little tiny, let's see, what happens if we change this to 1 inch? Nothing changes, right? But let's just see. Oh, something went wrong. Please submit again. Okay. All right. I might have to call it for now and just see what you guys come up with, if you're struggling with this or if it's just me. I don't know what to change now. You know? It's like I don't know. All right. Oh. I'm still, of course, I try to change one last thing. I'm always hopeful. It's like I'm always, no, it's not it. It's not it. 6. I mean, sub-pixel hell is, it's just not fun. All right. Well, I'm here. Let's see, 145. That's not divisible by 15, is it? It feels like it should be. 45 is, but not 145. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, I don't know what else that would be. All right, I'm not going to worry about it. The rest of this is a mess. It's not 100%, not worth fixing. Disappointing. That was fun, though. I liked kind of where that solution started out at. I don't like where I ended up at, but it's fun shape to chase. I wonder if it's my body. I wonder if it's how I did that. I gotta leave this alone. Just gotta leave it alone. And yet I'm still doing it. Come on. Oh well, I don't think that's the way to make it work. Strange. I don't know if it's my gradient, the body's position, or that paragraph tag's shape. That's the hard part of this. If I knew exactly what thing was wrong, then I could zero in on fixing it. But when it could be anything, any of these values, then it's like I could be here all day trying the dozens and dozens of combinations that work. So I gotta just accept it. I'm at 198 here. There's lots of ways to make this better, but I think it's a okay start. All right. Hope you're having fun. I'll catch you later. Bye.